What is up, guys? Welcome back to some COD gameplay. This time Overgrown. Joined the game halfway through now. I wouldn't have normally done this with other episodes or maps, but because Overgrown is such a big map, I just decided to turn it into an episode. And to be fair, it actually has turned it into an episode. It's made it 5 minutes long, and that's just basically because Overgrown is a big map. But anyway, we did alright, I'd say, for me. We had more deaths than kills. Not a lot more deaths, but like I said, we joined halfway through, so, as well with the deaths, the game was already, on its way, and we tried to get a few kills here and there. You'll see how it goes. But anyway, obviously, my uploading recently hasn't been the best. It's basically just because I've been very, very busy recently with work and everything, and, it's obviously... I do this as a hobby. Everyone that does YouTube, either probably, who's not big or earning money, either just does it as a hobby or, well, it mainly is. People do it as a hobby, but, you have, obviously, people still at school that do it, that, want to try and get big there, but, they just do it as part of their schooling. But anyway, so sometimes this really ain't my main focus. Don't get me wrong, I'd like it to be, but it isn't at the moment. And, that's why I've kind of not been uploading frequently recently, because, I've been a bit busy with work and everything. But, I normally don't talk about the COD gameplay. I normally talk about something else. And, we do talk about football. This episode was actually going to be about the FA Cup final. It was going to be uploaded last Wednesday, a week ago today. Now, I just ended up, not being able to record it because I was busy. Busy seems to be the word that's going about a lot of this episode. But yeah, I was going to talk about that, and then, the Champions League final has just been as well. So I think I'll probably talk about them more in depth next episode, both of the games, because I normally like to, if there's a big game, I normally like to focus just on one of them in this episode. But FA Cup, obviously, Arsenal won it this season, beat Chelsea 2-1, went 1-0 up, and then, Diego Costa equalised, and then Ramsey actually scored the second goal. So, we're 2-1 to Arsenal. Moses, I don't know what he was thinking, but that red card, well, the second yellow, it was so funny. That dive was just so blatant, and you could tell by Oxlade-Chamberlain's face. It was just so funny. And also the first goal by Sanchez, a little bit controversial. It really was. I mean, there was appeals for offside, which obviously, it wasn't offside at all, because Ramsey, the player who was offside, didn't even go for the ball. But the Chelsea players, I think, was obviously, kind of saying that Sanchez handballed it, which... different opinions. People say he didn't. People say he did. So for me, I'm not sure. It does hit his hand, but at the same time, I know his hands are in probably the best position, but he can't help that. He really can't. He jumped up in the air. Normally, when you jump in the air, your arms go with you. So, it's 2-1, half the dozen. It's just one of those things. And to be fair, the referee, I thought, had a good game. He definitely wasn't offside, obviously, but Chelsea fans will probably say it was handball. Arsenal fans will probably say it wasn't. Others will have their own opinion, but that was the main talking point very early on. But to be fair though, Arsenal controlled the game. They really did. They were the better team. I don't know what Chelsea were doing. They were just so slack. Chelsea only really came into the game kind of 60th minute, I want to say, because even Arsenal controlled the first half. Oh, it was disgusting how, they put Chelsea on the back foot. Obviously Chelsea won the league quite easily after they got beat 3-0 by Arsenal. But, Chelsea didn't play the best at all. They really didn't. And to be fair, they probably played a little bit better after Moses went off. So it just shows you. Obviously as well, Hazard is now got a broken ankle and he's out for 2 to 3 months. So will he be back for he'll be back for next season, about October. So he'll actually miss the start of the season. So we'll see how it goes there. And he might not move to Real Madrid anymore. But like I said, guys, 2-1 in the end. Arsenal easily deserved the win. I know I'm a bit late on talking about it, but obviously I hadn't uploaded a COD video in absolutely ages, and then, football is my main talking point in this commentary. So, sorry that I'm late, but, like I said, it's just one of those things sometimes. But anyway, we lose the game to 69 to 65, haha. But, like I said, we didn't have the best performance, but, you know, we got a few kills, we got more deaths. Just sometimes how it goes. Finished 6 for 8 in the end, and you know, it is a big map, so sometimes you can, you know, that can be the problem. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, please like and subscribe if you're new, and guys, I'll be seeing you later. Peace.